Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Football Fantasy and today is the day, the match day, Leicester City versus Manchester United. Big game in the Premier League. Of course, the deadline day, we can't forget about that. It's another big day in the football calendar and a day where last minute deals are done. So lots to talk about today. Of course, we're going to talk about the match, the lineup and the reactions. But yes, first of all, Prashant, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Divya? How was your Ganpati?
It's absolutely fine. And yeah, it was good. Enjoyed the festival. A bit tired, but yes, the thing about the festival is, even if you become tired, the excitement is always there. You want like celebrating. You meet your family members, and there's always a get
Yeah,
together. So yes, although you get tired, but then you also are happy, and that's the best part of every Indian festival.
yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Well said. Yeah, so all set for the match today. Yeah, Leicester versus Manchester United. Vardy. I mean, they have Vardy. We have Ronaldo. Although Ronaldo isn't starting. You know, two strikers who are kind of at their twilight. So it will be an interesting match today. And again, Leicester have are like one of those teams who have a lot of players uh, who have been linked with us, right? Like Madison, Clemens, uh, NDD has been suggested by many. So it will be an interesting match. What do you think, Divya?
Yeah, I mean Leicester are the bottom of the league, but then they are a really good team and. A team that cannot count them out. You always expect the unexpected from them. They will produce a big performance against a big team on such a huge night. So anything's possible. You can't count them out. Yes, Eric Ten Hag's boys will be confident with back-to-back wins against Liverpool and Southampton. Two different styles of game, and the defense was tested, the midfield was tested, the entire United squad was tested, and yes, we've also added Anthony to our squad, who's of course will not be playing today, but yes, will be fit for the game against Arsenal. Will be registered. So uh, we've done our transfer business, and the lineup also looking good. Before we go into the lineup, Prashant, how much do you rate United's transfer window out of 10?
I will not rate it more than six, although they have got like decent signings. The
Hmm.
maximum we can give is six. Six is because they have got signings, but then at the same time, we know that they were all like panic wise, like the same signing, like Anthony, for example, could have been they could have just gotten for slightly less had they actually planned out the entire approach. But obviously, United did not. So that even for Martinez, we did overpay a little. So on both fronts, because of this thing, I would
Hmm.
still say that it is 6 out of 10,
Yeah,
in my
you're
opinion.
correct, and yeah, absolutely correct, Prashant. And I do agree with you on that. Uh, they were not panic buys in kind of panic buys, but then we could have done those deals earlier in the window, and maybe the cost would have been comparatively less because we didn't plan our window. um, let's not even talk about our scouting staff and recruitment team because I think the entire players that we were signed were managed by Eric Ten Hag. So Eric Ten Hag was the one who was suggesting players. So again, as you rightly said, 6 out of 10 would be the right rating. But then again, we could also say that end up spending more than 200 million in the window. It's a huge amount, and of course. 200 million is something we have not spent in one single window. The rivals are say will always say that you guys crib about Glazers, Glazers not spending, Glazers not backing the manager, but they have backed me. You will cry. The thing is that we're not unhappy with Glazers because they're not spending. We're unhappy with them because the structure of the football here is a mess. We have not signed the player that we should have signed properly. We're not, you know, the structure to transfer is not there. Our recruitment team is abysmal, and over the years, we've not learned and we've not improved. We keep on making the same mistake, and that's what is more and more frustrating. So, going to a different topic, Prashant, the deadline day deals, I'll quickly run through them. Aubameyang to Chelsea, then I forgot the name of the guy. Dennis Zakaria from Juventus to Chelsea on a loan.
Chelsea.
And
Yeah.
then yes, the Marcos Alonso moving in the other direction. He's gone to Barcelona. So, mm, what? How would you rate the Aubameyang signing? Does he fit the Chelsea squad? Because people likes him,
He does.
but again, he's 30 to
Mhm.
33. Do you think that makes sense for Chelsea?
Is he 30 to 33? I thought he was just 30, 30 or 31.
No, no, no. He's 30 to 33.
Okay. Even if he is 30 to 33, then he won't be like useful for more than like maybe a season or two. That would be it. So it is a short-term signing first and foremost. Uh,
Mhm,
Obviously, it's very obvious why Tuchel would like to sign him because of the success they have had together at Dortmund. But then
correct.
again, will that work in the Premier League? I don't know. Obviously, Aubameyang has the Premier League experience you have had with Arsenal, but he also had a
Mhm,
lot of disciplinary issues there. Uh,
correct,
I
correct.
don't know how this is going to work. I have mixed feelings about it.
Mhm,
Uh, I mean, maybe let's say if we have like the Golden Boot race, he'll be maybe fifth or sixth in that race if he is provided all the proper service that he requires. But then
mhm,
that is still not going to be sufficient enough for Chelsea to push for the title. They might get top four, but pushing for the title will be will be difficult for them. Similar to what like even Liverpool are like, or for many teams. I don't really see anyone you know challenging Manchester City for the title, like with the way things have been so
Yeah, I mean, Arthur Melo is the player that Liverpool have signed. They're on loan again from Juventus. So Juventus have
far.
lost two midfielders on loan. And again, I think it's a panic signing for Liverpool. They could have, they didn't expect shortage and or crashes in the midfield. I think Henderson's also injured yesterday in
Yeah,
last game, and they're already missing Thiago, Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain. All these players are missing. So Chelsea are lacking in the midfield, and then they didn't have much of an option. Of course, I thought they could have gone for someone like Yuri Telemans, who was available for around 25 million, but they didn't choose to go that way and thought of getting Arthur on a loan. Makes sense in one way because you're getting the player on loan. It's not a permanent contract, so may work, may not work, but at the time we will fill in the numbers required for Liverpool. But yes, it's going to be a difficult and challenging season for Jurgen Klopp. Yesterday they pulled off a brilliant win. Not we would say a kind of Liverpool win, but then at times you have to go through that pain and make sure that you get all 3 points. That was important for them, and yes, they got it. But yes, a huge test awaits for Jurgen Klopp and his men, and let's see if they can be up to it and challenge Man City, who at this moment look unstoppable. Now coming back to our today's game, the lineup, Prashant. I'm sure you've seen the lineup. Your thoughts on the lineup? What are your first impressions after watching the lineup? Unchanged ones.
unchanged one. So yeah, basically, uh, so far the combination that we have, right? So Ten Hag seems to be one of those coaches. Like he knows that this has been a winning combination, so he's not ready to change it. I think eventually there will be a time where Casemiro will come in. So it will either be
Mhm.
Casemiro and McTominay, or maybe even Fred and Casemiro, because that combination has worked so well for them. So maybe that, but those two, Ericsson and McTominay in the field, and the Hea in goal. So basically the same lineup that we have had in the past two matches. And yeah, so I think Ten Hag is still trying to get a gist of what his best 11 is. But this combination, so far it has worked. So why not just keep going with it?
Yeah, and it makes sense not to break the chain. The players are
Hmm.
able to gel with each other, and the 11 looks really good. So maybe he doesn't want to break the jinx, or maybe he wants Casemiro and the other players to mix in the squad a little bit slowly. He will give them opportunities, but not immediately at this point in time. The squad, the 11 players that are there, are doing brilliantly. Yes, makes sense not to change it, but let's see. You know, till how long can he keep this starting 11? Because again, at McTominay, I don't trust because over the years he's not been, up to the mark. A lot of talk about him, how passionate he is, how you know at times brilliant he is, praised by a lot of ex-managers. But then again, when it comes to displaying the performance on the pitch, it's been pretty poor. So again, not sure of
It's
that. Apart from that, I think everyone else has been pretty decent. I think Alanga has, you know, overperformed. I mean, you don't expect this from someone who was playing in the academy in the last, last 6 months back. Now he's in the 6 months he's replaced Rashford. He was given preference over Rashford. Now he's given preference over Ronaldo. So huge step from him. He gets a lot of criticism, a lot of stick from the fans. I think it's very unfair for someone who's just playing in the youth team and now has been given the responsibility to lead the attack. You can't say lead the attack, but then you start games after game, give service. He may not have that, you know, firing, display or the blockbuster performance. But the thing about I like about him is he will track back. He will help out the defenders. He will work his ass off when you are out of possession. That's the best part about Anthony Alanga, and that's exactly the reason why Ralf Ragnick is starting, and exactly the same reason why Eric Ten Hag starts it because of the same reason. And it will be very interesting to see what happens to Rashford or Elanga or Sancho, who drops to the bench when Anthony comes in or when Martial gets fully fit. So again, lots of options now with Eric Ten Hag. Let's see what he go as the season progresses. We may see injury and suspension. So how it turns into will be interesting to watch. But then yes, we have now have a lot of options up front, and that's a really good sign.
Well, yeah, we do have a lot of options now up front, which is indeed good. I mean, that's the very important part of the setup that Ten Hag has, right? Like his wingers and the forward line are something that he does rely on quite a
Hmm.
lot. So, absolutely, we
Correct.
have options there. And we are not even taking into consideration guys like, Ahmad Diallo and a few others which are still there. Like, if they were there,
Hmm.
they would have just been good options for us. So yeah, like we have options there, which is nice. Uh, let's see how things work out. I'm actually very eager now to see how Casemiro does. Once he settles into the team. My understanding of the situation right now is that Ten Hag is not rushing players like Casemiro and Ronaldo. He would actually use them more and more as we go on. Like when October and November comes around, when we have games coming through thick and fast. The Europe starts, the League Cup starts, the FA Cup starts. So that's when I think Casemiro and Ronaldo will also
Hmm.
be getting starts. It's not that they will be just benched all season long.
Correct. I mean, Casemiro, I'm sure he will not be benched because he's a new signing and he's been bought for a particular reason to shield that
Yeah.
back four. But then, yes, as the season progresses, we'll see more of him. And I think Ten Hag just is waiting for him to adapt to the Premier League. So once he gets the hang of the Premier League, he gets the hang of the United squad, how he wants the players to play. I'm sure he will eventually start or McTominay. So one, maybe not this match, maybe not the next game, but I'm sure after 2 or 3 games, it'll be Casemiro along with Ericsson or Fred or Van de Beek, any one of them. I think Casemiro will definitely start in that midfield. So yeah, I think the players are out. They're about to come out. In fact,
They are about to come
looks a
out
very
there in the
interesting.
sun.
Yes. It looks a very interesting match. Leicester will be up to it because they haven't won a game this season, and they will look to have the first 3 points at their home stadium. Again, your current predictions quickly, Prashant.
Uh, 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 it's tricky. But again, Leicester aren't in the best of form. So, you know what? Let me just take a little bit of a risk on this one. 2-0 to Man United.
Oh, I mean, mm, brave man,
What
brave
about,
man.
yeah, what
I
about
think
you?
I think United will win. It should be 2-1. Leicester will score one match. But yeah, it'll be a good match. That's what I'm hoping for because, like I said, Leicester. haven't won a game and they will be up to it. They will, go for it. So United will have to be on their toes, and will have to fight really hard, which I think this squad is ready to do now. Seeing the last two games,
Mm.
so yeah, I think United will still come out winners 2-1, but the Leicester will not go down without a fight. The teams are coming out, Prashant, and let me quickly check if we have any, you know, transfer updates.
After updates, because we are
Bro,
in mid-90.
this guy Gerard
Sorry?
Romero is going crazy, man. Seriously, like
Yeah.
collecting likes,
Yeah.
unnecessary things he's
Yeah.
tweeting. I mean, something big is going to happen. How many times he's
Yeah.
been, proven
He
wrong?
has used us
When I tell Barcelona, when I tell Barca fans that this guy is a fake, he just does this for likes and reactions and everything. They start to abuse me. They tell me that, you have no idea, they start to defend him as if he's Laporta's wife. And, and I'm like, I don't have anything against you guys. I'm not against Barcelona. I'm just saying that this guy is just a false rumor spreader and he just wants to have
Yeah.
attraction and that's why he does things, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Everything, almost 90% of the things that is said, nothing has proven right. You only half of the streets, it's getting hotter here, it's getting cold here, things are happening. I mean, nothing happens.
Uh,
And very interesting to see. It's just tweeted an hour back that a big surprise is going on for Barca
is
fans.
going to come.
I'm not sure. I'll read that for you. Matthew Alimani, who is the Barca guy, has planned something
Mm.
incredible, big and crazy. Only he can pull it off now. I will be here for 2 hours. If anything doesn't happen, I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to slam this guy. This guy absolutely does talks rubbish, and it's very annoying. And Barca fans feel that I am have anything, I'm trying to troll them or I have anything against them, but it's not the case. I'm just saying that this guy is rubbish. He's bullshit. He just goes out and says things which are obvious. The links. You look at all the links that he's had. Created, those are obvious links. Players that are available. They may Barca doesn't want. So obviously there are some destinations. At this point, you and I can also predict those transfers, and then he will go out and say things are getting hotter, things are getting colder, things are
Yeah.
happening, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
And Barca
Yeah.
fans just get excited and start to twerk. So yeah, I again,
It's
I
very
have
funny,
nothing against Barca fans.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
go on.
same here, same for me. So again, Barca fan, like a very well-known Barca fan from our channel. He was posting Romero's messages on our group, and I just went back to him and told him that he keeps saying that something is going to happen, but something special is going to happen, and this and that. But what if it like what if when he says the special, especially means that nothing is going to happen. What then? So even I was not provided an answer. He was just like, "Oh yeah, फिर तो गाली खाएगा." I'm like, "Okay, fine." But that does not mean that he will stop, right? So okay, people may just tell him a few things here and there, but will he actually stop? I don't know. It does not look like that. It's like his tweets seem like reading Manchester Evening News. At once there was a time when Manchester Evening News seemed good, like a good source for
Close, yeah,
United
yeah.
fans. But then again, they also started with similar things, right? United are considering this player for 100 million. Ten Hag thinks this player will be very good for United. An ex-player who has won the Champions League with United thinks that this player will help United win the Champions League again. Uh, these are the kind of headlines we have. So, just clickbait. Just clickbait.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the thing is that the Manchester United fans know that Samuel Lacoste and Manchester Evening News are a bunch of bullshit, and they are not all that. The source are not good. Yeah, in terms of having news from inside the club, yeah, they may have some sources, but we all despise them. But Barca fans love Gerard Romero. They feel that he's the transfer guru. He's above Fabrizio Romano. So,
Yeah,
that's what I just want them to see the reality. It's not that I hate Barcelona fans. I don't hate any fan base. I respect all the fan bases because I feel that deep inside is that every fan loves his club with all the passion. And of course, he will end up trolling the other opposite club. That's a little bit
once
banter
in a
here and
while.
there is fine. Without that, you will not enjoy the game. So yeah. By the way, match has started.
Yeah,
First minute in the game.
and, and Leicester now have a goal kick. Yes,
Yeah. Like it's offside. So Leicester haven't done too decent in this window. I mean, they haven't signed much players. I think they've let Fofana go.
yeah,
They signed a backup
yeah.
for him.
They lost players, but they haven't signed them. Or
Bro,
they
but
haven't signed
imagine
them.
they got 150 million out of two centre backs, Harry Maguire and Wesley Fofana. Total combined, they've got 150 million.
Yeah.
Now, I think Fofana is
No,
good,
but
but then he's not a 75 million player. He's decent, but
how
that's
how
too much
much
price.
how much did Leicester get for Daniel Drinkwater? I think they got a decent amount for him too.
Yeah, they did a decent amount for him as well. So Leicester are specialists in selling players at a very good price. You know, they'll hold back. Then they know the other club is desperate, and then they will let the player go when the demands are met. Similarly in case of Harry Maguire, they knew that United were desperate to sign a centre back, and
Yeah,
Harry Maguire was the chosen one. So they held on to it. Eventually, United had to pay that 85 million, which ended up being a disaster. Not that it's Harry Maguire's fault, and I think that at times he's been blamed a lot for United's failure. It was not just him; a lot of players were bad, and most of our players were poor last season. So I think Harry Maguire takes a lot of brunt. But then again, he's not an 85 million player. Not that it's his fault that United pay that much money, but then he's as a captain, he's been very poor, and overall as a centre back as well. Last season was abysmal. I'm not saying that he can't come back from this. Of course, he'll definitely get his chances, and he has to prove it. But then for till now, he's not been he's been pretty okay, like a 30-40 million defender, not a 85 million
yeah,
defender who will come into the squad and make an instant impact like how Virgil van Dijk did. So yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, Harry Maguire has become a meme, unfortunately, uh, which is very bad because like even when he was a meme, it was all right to some extent, but off late, the attacks on him and the criticism he has come under has been, you almost feel sorry for him because you can see that pressure and that criticism is now getting to him. Like in the past few performances that we've seen, like in the initial two games of the season, that's what it came across as. So yeah, maybe once he gets time off and he's rotated, and maybe he just finds his footing again and starts to just do the basic things again, he will
Mhm.
get better. Hopefully. So
Deal with VK says no Ronaldo made a deal with Fenerbahce. What's the news, bro? Yeah, bro, I checked it. I don't think it's a reliable source. So Fenerbahce won. Otherwise, if he would have made the deal, he would not be sitting on the bench. So I think that's bullshit. Fenerbahce didn't have that finances to pull it off. Also, Ronaldo wouldn't go to play in Turkey for just for playing the Champions League. So highly unlikely that will happen. I think it's just you know, uh, you know C grade at third or fourth tier source trying to get relevant in the transfer window.
yeah,
Nothing is it's not concrete. Unless and until a good journalist like Romano or Einstein or someone of that caliber, comes out and says it, I won't believe it. But yeah, I mean, Fenerbahce, it says Ali Koch is the richest man in Turkey, president. Yes, bro, I understand. Maybe they may pull it up with the finances, but I don't think Ronaldo will go there. That's very highly unlikely. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. If there's anything concrete about it, we will get to know in the next couple of hours.
yeah. So
Let me check.
just
Yeah.
my one rebuttal to that would be that the fact that Ronaldo, as Divya mentioned, the fact that Ronaldo is on the bench in this game, it basically means with 2 hours left for the transfer window, it's unlikely that a transfer is in process, and it's unlikely that even he is considering a transfer at this point, or else he would not have been on the bench
Mhm.
today. So that in itself
Mhm.
is statement enough for me to think that Ronaldo, unfortunately, will have to stay at least till January.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he will still be a United player till January, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He tried a lot to get a move out of United, and but yeah, I don't think people can afford him at this point in time. And also if teams can afford him, they don't want Ronaldo to come and become a liability. Not that because he's a bad player, he's a brilliant player, but then every team has their own style of play. And if you get a guy like Ronaldo, you'll have to change the style of play. And that's at this point in time, no team wants it. So yeah, maybe in January, where the Champions League clubs will struggle to have strikers, someone will sign him for a loan on 6 months or something on those lines. But I think it looks very difficult at this point in time. But yeah, Manuel Akanji to Man City from Dortmund. Man City didn't have to sign a defender, but then they said there is an opportunity to represent it. I think, and they thought that they should pounce on the opportunity. Brilliant signings, Man City does, Prashant, with the amount of money they spend. They've spent no less than United, but then they've won a lot of trophies. So
Yeah,
clearly says
they
it's not
spend
about
wisely.
spending. It's not
Mm,
just about spending. It's spending in the right way. And Man City have such
yeah.
a brilliant footballing structure.
Right. So this is exactly, one of the points that we were referring to earlier
Mhm.
in this video
Yeah.
itself. That a lot of the, a lot of supporters from other clubs they keep telling us that, that what else do we expect that Rangers to do? They have poured like £1 billion into the club. Oh well, they have
Mhm.
first they have spent £1 billion on player acquisition, but they have not been spent wisely. As I like just like if you see the Man City example, right? They signed him. It was a wise and smart signing. Had Man United
Mhm.
got him, they would have probably paid double for him, and maybe he would or won't have worked out after that. Probably double the wages as well. So that is the difference between the two. And secondly, of course, Glazers have taken money out in forms of dividends. That's another thing. So that is the difference between the way City and United have operated. Of course, the structure that City have right now is way better than anyone in the Premier League. They
Mhm.
have quite literally, I mean, they have the people from Barcelona themselves itself. So their structure behind the scene is just perfect. These are the architects of the La Masia Academy when they produce guys like Messi, PK. So Messi and PK. So that's the those are some really good hands that they are in.
United getting another I think it's a throw in now. Two corners and then a throw in. And looking good on the ball. Under 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Confident and better. I think
yeah.
there's still a lot
Starting
of
with
improvement to.
front foot
Yeah.
forward.
Just give me a second, Prashant. I'll just get some water.
So,
Just turn off my mic. Sorry, turn off my camera, not mic. I'm available. Go on, Prashant.
yeah. No, I'm saying United have started confidently, which is good. Uh,
Mhm.
specifically with the fact that it's an away game.
Mhm.
Starting so aggressively is kind of a novel thing for United to do. So it's nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And have you heard about the Memphis Depay transfer? I mean, it's like he's going to be a Barcelona are going to terminate his contract, and then United might end up signing him. What do you think of that?
Yeah,
Should we get Memphis
yeah.
Depay?
I've been hearing. I've been hearing of it very frequently, but I've not heard anything concrete as such. Same as
Mm-hmm.
the thing which we discussed on Monday. We would be open to
Mm-hmm.
signing him as if we need a striker. Well, we now have Anthony, but if we still need a striker, another proper number nine, maybe we will sign him. But then and Barcelona will terminate his contract. But then I don't see it happening. Like I don't. I just keep hearing that yeah,
Oh,
this is like they're considering. Okay, some good
yeah.
moves there. United have a throw in. Yeah, so like I've been hearing that okay, United are considering the fight, but then after that I've not heard anything post that,
Hmm.
right? Like the next step, like okay, the representatives are in talks or something like that. No, nothing of that.
Hmm. 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 I think United are reluctant to get Memphis Depay because I
Oh,
think they've
if
signed
Ericsson just
that was
has a
close.
shot for that win
Yeah,
price.
yeah, very close.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're
Okay.
reluctant to get a player now because they've already got Anthony, and I think six forwards is what they will go with. I thought that Alanga should have got a loan. Fantastic. It would have been very good for him to play in championship or for a team like Nottingham or Bournemouth. But then, yeah, we don't have options up front. And I think Memphis Depay is not going to be one of those. So it's going to be now Elanga, Rashford, Sancho, Martial, Ronaldo, Anthony. This is going to be our forward line for the at least for this at least till January. Let's see what happens in January. But yeah, do you think it's enough or we need another one?
Uh, well, I mean, forward line 7 players is pretty. I mean, it's pretty fine. And you know, if in case if the uh, emergence, I mean, if there are players who have like a lot of injuries, then even after tweaking formation, I think like Ten Hag has enough tactical awareness to just tweak the
Hmm.
formation and make do with one striker in the forward line, maybe use someone else as a
Hmm.
winger, or do something else about it, right? So that would
Hmm.
not be a major problem with the forward line. It's just how
Hmm.
now for us to see how they actually perform on the pitch. We have you mentioned Anthony, right? Like we were talking that how Maguire isn't an 80 million pound, $80 million defender. Similarly, Sancho is good, but he hasn't shown himself to be worthy of like a 70 million pound transfer fee either.
Hmm.
So, and again, Anthony already people are saying that although he is good, he is not exactly 100 million stuff. So uh,
Correct. Exactly.
these these prices have to be justified by them, and if there is like if there is any manager who can get them to prove those prices correct, then I guess it's Ten Hag. He
Hmm.
can get the best out of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. He's a brilliant manager. For the first time,
Mm.
I feel it's this time. I mean, I don't think United fans will turn on this manager because if not Ten Hag, then I don't think anyone can do it because we've had all
Yeah.
kinds of managers. We've had Mourinho, we've had Van Gaal, we had the man management Solskjaer, then we had the professor Ragnick. But still, things haven't worked. And I think this is our last hope. And if this doesn't work out, then I think the entire staff, including not just the Glazers, everyone from Richard Arnold to John Muta, everyone has to go because this is really clearly visible that the structure from top to bottom is not good enough and everything has to change.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's hope for some positivity. We've got back-to-back wins and the 13, 14 minutes that we've played in this game are looking really positive. So yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
can
And
only hope for things to get better.
since you mentioned
Mm.
Blazers, I would just like to put it out there once again that the Blazers out movement must continue, even though there is like now that United have got some good results, some of the pressure on them has pulled off. But the
Mm.
pressure that we had on them at the first place is the reason that they have, made these panic signings, these overpaid signings, or else they won't have even done those. So that
Correct.
pressure on them has to remain. Um,
Mm.
and hopefully they do end up selling the club sooner rather than later.
Correct. Correct. Just a fun fact, bro. Have you noticed Eric Ten Hag and Mitchell Van der Gaag? They sit next to each other. They look like brothers.
They look like that. Yes, you mentioned
they,
it
they look like
on
they look, they look a
on
lot
one of
alike.
our yeah, you
And
mentioned it on one of our previous podcasts as well, and
oh, I
they
did.
do
Oh,
look
I
a lot.
did.
Yeah, 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 they look a lot alike. Yes, they do. They completely do. I'm actually that's why I'm very eager for the Manchester derby. When these two meet Pep
The Battle
Guardiola
of
and shake
Baldies.
hands. Yeah, exactly. The Battle of
The Battle
Baldi,
of Baldies.
Baldi Derby, Baldi Derby. It will not just be a Manchester derby, it will be a
Mhm.
Baldy derby as well.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm sure
Oh,
you
nice
must
bro.
have seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yes. Lord Varys?
No, no, I'm saying the Battle of Bastards, the famous episode, the
Ha
Battle of
ha ha.
Bastards, the
Yeah.
same, the Battle of Battle of Baldy,
Battle of Baldy.
Lord
Yes,
Varys.
exactly. Yeah. uh, Speaking of Baldy, actually, not many people are aware that Conte too is actually a Baldy. Antonio Conte, the
Yeah, he
Tottenham
wears a
manager.
wig. Yeah, yeah,
He,
yeah.
I don't know if he wears a wig or if he has had a transplant done, but he was like bald at some stage, and then he just got just got the hair on his head. Okay.
Oh, oh my God. It's at times it feels pain to stay awake and watch games, but the love for this beautiful game, the club that we support, motivates us to
Yes,
stay awake and watch games. Uh, the last 6 months were so poor, and we were absolutely shambles, and still, I remember the likes of you and me, we used to stay awake, watch games, cheer for our team, hoping for something positive to happen. Even in such bad times, we stayed awake and supported our team. That's our love for the game. I think that's what always excites us more and makes us more and more happy. 17 minutes into the game, still nil-nil. By the way,
yeah,
since
absolutely.
Gerard Romero has kept on saying that he's going, things are happening. Other journalists are just guessing names. First it was Daniel Olmo, then Nabil Fakir, and then someone else. I forgot his name. Yeah, the Atletico Madrid guy, Alvaro Morata. So
Uh,
they keep on guessing
so,
names, and then Gerard Romero says, "No, that's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one." He's just minting money from those
yeah,
tweets.
from those tweets, absolutely. It's just
Oh,
he
hold on a
has
minute.
a problem.
Hold on a minute. Prashant, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Fabrizio Romano has said something big is happening at Barcelona. So for a minute, I think let me check whether it's correct or whether it's just something is happening related. Something big is happening related to FC Barcelona. Okay, I've got from the managing
okay.
Barca
So
page.
there was like one
Not.
tweet with
Hmm.
yeah. So there
Yeah, go
was
ahead.
a tweet shared by sorry. Yeah, so there was a
Yeah, go ahead. Go
tweet
ahead.
which I heard wherein Gerard Romero had mentioned that Jorge Messi is in Barcelona. So, like, if something big, if they're saying that something big is happening, maybe that's about Messi returning. But I don't see, again, I don't foresee that happening. I'm really curious now if Fabrizio Romano has said that something big is happening. Let's see what that big thing will be.
But I read it on one of the page managing Barca that there's something is be at Fabrizio Romano, but I don't see that on Romano's page. So I don't see him coming out and tweeting it. I saw it on one of the Twitter and that said by Fabrizio Romano. So let me quickly check it whether it's has he actually said it.
Because Romano is also not one of those managers who puts out such
No, I
clickbaity
think
headlines like
no.
this.
Yeah, he's right.
Something big is
He's right.
happening.
Fabrizio Romano has said on his Twitch
Yes.
stream right now, he's streaming. He said something big is cooking in Barca. So yeah, yeah, man, something is going on. Very soon we'll get to know. But yeah, let's let's see. I'm sure it's not Bernardo Silva. It's definitely not Bernardo Silva. Now, who is it then? If not Bernardo Silva, who
Yeah,
is it then?
I don't think
Yeah.
it's not going to be Messi. It's not going to be Ronaldo. It's not going to be. Uh, it's not going to be Mbappe, of course. Neymar, possibly. I don't think so.
By the way, Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka aren't even on the bench today.
Sorry, Luke Shaw and
Aaron Wan-Bissaka aren't even on the bench today. quick Leicester free kick, and David Dyer
Oh,
saves it. Yeah, I think we said that they have had some small
okay.
complaints,
That's the
so
thing.
minor injuries.
Ah, yeah, let's see.
20 minutes into the game, and the scoreline is still nil-nil.
Yeah. Okay. Leicester take a free kick. It goes into the Real hand. That's what I see on the
Yeah.
screen.
By the way, I asked you about the Manchester United's rating in the transfer window. What do you think about Anthony? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate him as a winger? I know he's young, he's 22 years of age, lots to prove, but still, do you think this is going to be a successful signing, or this will be someone thing like a Pogba one? Then Prashant, Steve is stuck. He
Yeah,
should be back very quickly. I think he's back. Did you hear my question, Prashant?
yeah. I heard your question. I was saying that it's very difficult for me in my position
Hmm.
to answer that
Hmm.
question because I have not really seen much of the Eredivisie. So
Hmm.
I have seen a little bit of him in the Champions League, and he looks all right. But
That's a goal.
then again, that was an Ajax
It's a
side.
goal.
But
Sorry to cut you off, Prashant. It's a goal from United.
yeah, for Leicester.
Jadon Sancho. No, no, Manchester United.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Jadon
so
Sancho.
my
I think you'll get it now.
okay. So yeah, I see that. Yeah, okay. I can see Sancho attacking, pressing the goalie. Okay, it's being cleared actually. Okay, my cover my video is quite behind. Just a second. Okay, yeah, I think here it comes. Okay, yeah, it's there. Yeah, Sancho has scored.
Brilliant done. Brilliant counter attack and nice ball from Dalo to Fernandez,
Yeah.
who quickly passed it to Rashford, and then Rashford quickly gave it to Marshall. Direct play involved.
Mhm.
So a lot of direct net from United, and that led to a brilliant goal. Poor defending from Leicester. Mm, should have done better in clearing that ball. And but intelligent play from Dalo.
Yeah,
Quickly passed it to Fernandez, who then laid it to Rashford, and then Rashford had to just give it to Sancho, who dribbled past the keeper to score a
he
goal.
just
Fantastic
yeah,
goal from United.
give it to Sancho. Nice
With
goal, yeah.
Jadon Sancho finally getting into
And
the group, finally
this is
promising.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just the thing is which I was stating earlier that he, he needs to prove why he has been paid for with such a huge amount, right? So, yeah, this is something which we have not seen United strikers do in the recent past. Like you saw now, like how Sancho was
Mhm.
pressing the goalie, right? He
Mhm.
forced the goalie to
Correct.
actually kick the ball long into the opposition half.
Mhm.
So that's not something which United have been doing of late. And
Correct.
obviously wouldn't have been possible had if we would have had someone like Ronaldo. So yeah, that's something
Yeah.
which is good to see.
Mhm. Correct. And
And
then we all know Ronaldo
yeah,
can't press.
okay.
He can score a
What's
lot
the
of goals.
timestamp? What's the
It's 24-0.
okay? Yeah, my mine is 20 seconds behind. Yeah,
Okay.
please continue. Yeah, Ronaldo can't press. Continue.
Yeah, I'm just saying overall Sancho's now slowly getting into the groove. He's enjoying the game, he's scoring goals. Second goal this season. The burst he scored with Liverpool now, the second one. So that'll give him a lot of confidence. He's a fantastic player. A lot of trickery in him. Can be a team player. Can score. Can assist. Can do everything. Can put in a wicket cross inside the box. So he's got all the attributes. And I think under Ten Hag he will succeed. And I think this goal again will give
Yeah,
him a lot of confidence. And slowly, as you see the season progress, he will eventually evolve, and you will see the Sancho that you all saw in Dortmund. But yeah, a good start again to this game as well from United. Now Leicester trying to counter. Madison. By the way, Jamie Vardy is yet to score a goal this season. He's still on a duck.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Michael Owen was just talking about him before the game
Wow,
started. So
your favorite, your favorite.
yeah, captain obvious. Oh God.
Abhishek
Yeah.
Putran says
So
इसको बोलते हैं प्यारा वाला गोल. Yes,
जी
Abhishek,
हाँ.
absolutely. प्यारा एकदम एकदम प्यारा गोल एकदम. Lovely
Abhishek, we
pass
would
to
have
Rashford
liked
as
to
well.
hear it from. Yeah, Abhishek, we would have loved to have heard it from you, like with you on this class. But hopefully that will happen soon. We understand that you aren't available these days.
Yeah, absolutely. We do miss him. He's
Yeah,
one thing good about Abhishek is he's very active and he's very enthusiastic and he lets his emotions out and that's exactly you would like to what you want to see from a football fan. So that's what we
yeah,
miss about
exactly. And
AB a lot. Yeah, we'll definitely.
yeah, exactly. And he's also way more optimistic than both of us combined. So uh, we miss that. We really miss that.
Yeah, he is a lot of optimistic than the two of us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the transfer business is done. Prashant, I just wanted to ask you some, now going into, now we are into the season fully and fledged. We've got all the players that we want. What are still the areas that we need to improve, do you think? Or we are ready to sign backup players? Before you
Uh,
answer the question, let me read Abhishek's comments. United till I die. Yes,
until
bro, absolutely. All three of us, you, me, and Prashant, United till we die. And this is the club we've always supported, with back, with love, and it will be till the day we are in this world. Absolutely, no doubt about that. Yes, Prashant, go on.
Yeah. So, where else do we need strengthening? Well, I guess
Correct, correct.
central midfield is somewhere where I would like to focus because even though we have signed Casemiro, that is again it is just a signing to cover the tracks because that's just one signing, right? Uh,
Mhm.
we have added Edison as well, but then again these are signings to just cover the track. We are Neither of them are going to be good long term signings. They are both in their 30s. So midfield it is. I think central midfield is where we need to get players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are
Now to
doing
Abhishek
great.
said,
I miss being live with you all, but Lagero Lord, absolutely. Bro. Thank you
same here.
for watching the stream and
Same.
supporting us and commenting. Yeah, we love interacting with you, even in the comment section, bro. So nice of you to
Yeah.
join us.
Absolutely.
Delo just got a yellow card. Uh, Very risky to do that thing. Or get a yellow card and just under not even half an hour into the game. So there's a lot of time left in the game. It's not a good. And United looking to counter. Rashford through, but Michael comes out. Yeah, Manga is doing really well. Working hard and holding the ball. So I like that. From a player. Though he's not got all those special talent and the excitement, the pace, and all those things. Yeah, he's fast, but he's not a quick dribbler. But then what I like about him is he's workaholic. He works really hard off the ball as well.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
He
what
is
are
a,
your thoughts on? Yeah, go on, go on. Sorry to cut you off.
I'm saying
Go on.
Elanga is at least working hard. Being someone from the academy, obviously he would have those ambitions, right? That he has to prove himself, and at least he's coming in with a clean slate. He's not in the situation which you can say Rashford is in right now because Rashford
Mhm.
has been under multiple managers now, so he is somewhere at least he is kind of motivated, by changing of these managers and so on. So
Mhm.
that's a good thing about Langa, and that's why he is able to function as well as he is. Yeah, please continue. You were about to ask me something.
Yeah, just attack, get over, and then I'll ask you some very good question. I thought I should get this from you as well. Your thoughts on Tyrell Malacia. So far, we've spoken about Lisandro Martinez, we've
Hmm.
spoken about Ericsson. Your thoughts on Tyrell Malacia so far? I really like the boy. Very young and still got loads of potential. Thought people thought that he would not be instant hit and not make an instant impact coming from Eredivisie at such a young age. So, do you think he has impressed or he has overachieved as per the expectation?
Uh, well, um, I think so far he has done all right, but I would judge him lightly against Liverpool. He did all right. But
Mm,
remember, my only concern about United so far is that United are, although they are doing, there is a lot of difference in the current United. You know, they are playing
mm,
like as we have always said, they are playing proactively. They are dominating games. Like even here, then you don't see you look at the way United are playing, and you don't think that they are. You don't feel like they are out of control of the game. They have control of the game, right? They
mm.
are aware. Even if Leicester attack, you are all right. You can believe that yes, United will be able to handle it. So uh, that is something. Okay, why is the camera shaking? Is everything okay?
That's fine, it's fine.
The camera is
Okay now?
shaking. Yeah, all right. So, so because of that, because of the way United have played so far, and in the past
Mm,
2 or 3 games, and because of the style that they have played, the style, though somewhere, still has some semblance of the way we used to play under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, simply because of the fact that the players are similar. A lot of the players are still there. So I would be interested in watching him play against the likes of teams like Spurs, Man City, of course, Chelsea and Arsenal this weekend, where he might art we won't be able to necessarily just follow the normal tactics. The one game plan that we have had so far. Maybe the strategy would be different. Maybe the game flow or the tempo of the game would be different, wherein he may not always necessarily be allowed to go ahead as freely as he has. There
mm-hmm.
will be
Correct,
teams
correct.
who will push him back, like Man City, Chelsea. They have wingers who specifically push him back, right?
But
So
then he went toe to toe with
that,
Mo Salah and came out on top. So, don't
yeah,
you think that
of course.
the
So
boy deserves that
that's the
credit?
big
Yeah,
thing.
and I think
Exactly.
confidence
So
is there.
he,
Mm.
yeah, that confidence is there. And again, here, I see that he just won a battle. So no lack of confidence from him, no lack of effort from him. I'm just hoping that this continues, and I would just like to see how he fares against the other teams, the other top teams in the Premier League. That is,
Yeah, AB says Malaysia is doing a wonderful job.
yeah,
Abhishek also says that DV, I know you love Luke Shaw, but I'll be frank, I like him more than Shaw and Tellez. Absolutely, bro. I mean, Malaysia, brilliant. Luke Shaw was very poor when he joined United. He was really struggling to get some fitness when he joined under Van Gaal. But Malaysia has been exactly the opposite. And Luke Shaw, for all you know, he had a one really good season where he was world class. He was the best left back in not just in England but all across Europe. He was that good. But then again, that faded away. And then this season as well, the first 2 matches he was not impressive, not up to the standard that we needed from him. But eventually got replaced by Malacia, who now looks undroppable along with Lisandro Martinez. So yeah, I mean, Abhishek, you're absolutely right. I do love Luke Shaw, but then for the period of time he's been very poor. Nice cross by Malacia, cleared by the Leicester defender.
yeah, yeah. Same
Yeah,
with
Abhishek.
me. Even
Mm-hmm.
I'm an admirer of Luke Shaw. And I don't think like yeah, he did have one season where he was very good, but this is the thing, like when after he got injured under Van Gaal, right? Pretty soon he was doing quite well even under Mourinho, and then
Mm-hmm.
subsequently he was doing well under Solskjaer. So I think there was a period of about 2 to 2.5 seasons where he was actually very good, and at the peak of those 2 to 3 seasons, there were times when he looked absolutely world class, which he did, and I was Luke Shaw was one of those players who I always felt that Ten Hag would not have a problem fitting him into his system because he's also played under Pochettino at Southampton, which had a pressing system. So I am disappointed for the fact that he hasn't played so far, but hopefully he gets the chance and improves.
Yeah, yeah, you can only expect positive things because more better players you have in our squad, the more the
Yeah,
chances we have to qualifying the championship
more
or getting
competitive
at
the
least a
squad, the
close.
better.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It pushes one with the other. I remember when Alex Telles joined United, it really pushed Luke Shaw. That's what made him a lot better, the competition. But it hasn't worked
Yeah,
with the arrival of Malaysia. Yeah. Loose ball from Leicester. Rashford trying to win. Nicely done there. A brilliant cross to Sancho. Takes the shot, but blocked by the Leicester defender.
you are watching it on cable, lab.
Yeah. Did you have a chance to look at that shot?
I will now,
Okay.
and yeah, I just looked at it. So yeah. Okay, Sancho has been fairly active. I guess this was like his second or third shot on target.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
good.
yeah. Correct, correct. So, talking about Sancho, and we spoke about him in this video and about his potential talent, and now he's coming through. I have a question for you, Prashant. I actually want to know your opinion because a lot of people have contrasting opinions. Do you think Jadon Sancho should play on the left or on the right? Where is he much suited to play?
Uh, I think he's naturally where's his natural place? I think left wing is his natural spot, right?
I
If
think
I recollect.
for Dortmund, for Borussia Dortmund, he used to play most of the time as a right winger. And
Right.
the last season, most of the time he played as a left winger. But apart from that, throughout his career at Dortmund, he was a right-sided player. So he used to play on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, now I recollect it. Even when we signed him, right? Like people were always stating that
Hmm.
they kept stating that we'll be able to play guys like Rashford and Marcel on the left and Sancho on the right. So yeah, I think you are correct with that. So, but I don't really see it. See with players like wingers, uh, their main attributes, like in system like that of Ten Hag, right, where uh, individual brilliance is not really of the utmost importance, correct?
Hmm.
Let's say, for example, we had earlier, when Ronaldo used to be a winger, we would always say that, he's more effective from the left or the right because, he would have those skills and that trickery, and that
Hmm.
would help him out. But now, the way the game is, I don't really see any point in debating too much whether a player is too
Correct.
useful playing on the right or the
Hmm.
left. Uh, I don't really think it matters much. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, if some players are right-footed and some players are left-footed, and that has some difference. But again, wingers aren't always their main purpose is always just to run through the channels, right? Run through the channels,
Hmm.
create those chances. So I don't really see it as a very important thing. I think either right or left is fine.
Correct. Correct. I do, agree with that. And just to put some more light to this, he's a right-footed player, but then he's got a decent left foot as well. That's why he's got the
Mm.
advantage, and he plays a lot better on either side. I mean, whichever side you ask him to play, he will give 100%, and he can make a difference from both the sides. For United, I've seen him much more dangerous when he's playing on the left-hand side, but that doesn't mean he can't play on the right. He can definitely do that. Poor pass from Delo.
Yeah. So United have been like over the past 2 or 3 seasons, even with Rashford and Martial, they always play on the left. So it has always been left heavy for some reason.
Correct.
So yeah, again, uh, if the structure is correct of the team, the organization, even the right side will be useful. So
Mhm.
again.
If Abhishek says he plays better on the left, yeah. I mean, for United, that's what we've seen. He looked much more effective when he's playing on the left hand side. But again, he's a right-footed player, and he Rashford also is the same thing, a right-footed player, but loves to play on the left-hand side. So yeah, he's not Rashford. You can't call him as a winger. He's more of a forward who likes to play on the wings because he's not a natural crosser of the ball. He's someone who can run at defenders, can take a shot, likes to cut in and trouble the defenders, likes to go one on one with defenders. Not a natural crosser of the ball, but then yes, a wide forward is what you can call him, rather than a winger. Jadon Sancho is an out and out winger, so that's the difference between. And Marshall is more of a striker who can also play on the left hand side. Someone like Thierry Henry. Yeah, I mean, not Thierry Henry literally, because Thierry Henry was a brilliant player. I mean, that kind of a player who is more of a
Yeah, but
forward
he has
who
the
can play on the
Thierry
left.
Henry clause in his contract.
41 minutes into the game, scoreline is 1-0. United scored that one goal courtesy Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford's assist. Things looking good for United. They've looked very okay off the ball. Leicester have not worried them particularly, and yeah,
Isn't this new? I just saw uh, like Malakia on the screen there for a while, and just for a moment, I felt that he looked like a younger version of Michael Jackson. Did did you
yeah,
feel
maybe.
that?
I didn't clear. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, younger version might be right. Mm.
Like the way his lips are, you know, it just kind of reminds me.
The irony here. Just by a guy saying things are happening, he's got around 122,000 viewers currently on his Twitch stream, just by saying things are happening. And he's spread that thing that something is happening in Barcelona, and he's got
Okay, this is Romano now.
122,000 views on his Twitch stream.
This is Romano now that we are talking about, right?
No, 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 no. It's not Roman. I'm talking about
Romano?
Gerard Romero.
Oh yeah, he's an idiot, but let's not talk about it. Waste of time. Okay,
By the way,
Leicester have a
Sahi,
free kick. Well,
been cleared by United. There was some trouble there, but then finally Bruno Fernandes managed to clear it off.
okay.
By the way, Saeed
Yeah,
Chong is left, and he will be joining. Hold on a minute. What's it called?
I believe he's joined Birmingham.
Yeah, you're right. Birmingham City. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's joined Birmingham City. And who else? Is there anyone? The next 3 hours will be the most important and historic for FC Barcelona.
Okay, this has to be Jared Romano.
Yeah, again, it's Gerard Romero. A plane from London just arrived in Barcelona. Nice ball there. Sancho couldn't control it. Yeah.
That is such a generic update. I should go ahead and start posting these things. There are so many flights between Barcelona and London. Literally. I mean, we are both from the airline industry, which our audiences might not know, but we both know there are so many flights between London and Barcelona, right? London has two airports, London Heathrow and London Gatwick. And they both go to
Yeah.
Barcelona. Barcelona has one
Uh,
airport.
Actually, London has 5 airports. There's
Yeah,
also
those
flights
there,
from
but
London. I don't know,
Stanton.
London City Airport, Stansted, London
Yeah,
City Airport, Luton Town. I think
Luton
all from
Town.
all
Yeah,
the airports there are flights. Yeah, so
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know what this guy. The point is, this guy just if he's true,
He's
then
like,
I think he will become one of the famous transfer gurus. If this turns out to be true,
he's
if this
like,
turns out to be true.
yeah. It's like one of those, when we see those movies and they have these fortune tellers, right? They'll just tell you the most obvious and basic thing. So, like they'll just look at you and they'll be like, okay, you. I mean, they'll just ask you about your occupation and everything, some ask you some basic details and figure something out. That's it. There's something in your life that you are looking forward to. Obviously, everyone has something that they are looking forward to, right? So those kind of things. So that is the kind of thing that Gerard Romero is doing right now.
So I think it's half time, 1-0 to United, and I think it's the most positive first half in terms of possession for United. Yes, they did play well against Liverpool and Southampton, but this in terms of possession, keeping the ball, looking comfortable off the ball, this was the best half, so far of this season. That's what I think.
Yeah.
It's my opinion, and it's a lot of
So
improvement.
the first time.
And what's good to see is game by game they are improving, they are getting better and better. So that's what I like about United now. And look at Sancho's
Yeah.
goal, fantastic
Abhishek
the way he
says
took it.
Rashford's game has improved. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. I mean, uh, he has been on and off. Like against Southampton, he was all right against
mm,
Liverpool. Uh, so I don't know. The jury is out for me on that.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, it has been pretty decent. He's not been the like a blockbuster player, but then yes, he's done his job. What's required for him to do? He's running around a lot. Number nine, he's not a number nine, but is going there and playing there and doing the job what is asked of him to do, and that's what is more promising. So I think he will eventually come good, and that's what we can hope for a player of Rashford's caliber.
Absolutely.
Let me check out if there's any transfer news so we can talk about.
So
Arsenal are making a third bid for Douglas Lewis worth 23 million plus 2 million add-on. So initial bid was, I think the first bid was 20 million, which was rejected by Villa, and then 23 million was the
mhm.
second bid, which was again rejected. Now they've added an add-on or bonus, something of that sort, another 2 million. So Aston Villa are now considering. So anything can happen. Also, Aubameyang's intermediary, who is also working on Depay to Chelsea. Depay is keen to join Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea looking to strengthen numbers in upfront, and I think Depay might be the answer, short-term answer. Meanwhile, Sergino Dust has joined AC Milan on a loan with a 20 million option to buy. He has been holding the AC Milan shirt now as we speak. And Gilmore, the Chelsea youth guy, he's completed his move to Brighton, Hove Albion. Brighton making wonderful signings. Some fantastic players they've signed Brighton over the past years, and they sold those players and got a lot of money from that. So another young player in Brighton's squad.
Yeah, good for them. They'll probably sell him off later on, like they did with Mark Correa, and get a good amount for him.
Yeah, yeah, agree to
Uh,
you on that.
and have you noticed like one of the very highly rated players under Brighton last season was Luis Bissouma. He's currently not playing very much for Tottenham, which is very strange.
I think he will eventually. The fantastic lad, fantastic player. I wanted United to sign him. Brilliant player,
Yeah,
and he
he
can
did.
play six. He can play as a number eight, multiple positions, and can be equally effective. That's what I like about these Bissouma. But yeah, by the way, there's another tweet from our Gerard Romero. He says that Barcelona are currently speaking to three players. Sorry, three teams,
Ah,
three clubs. Arsenal speaking to three clubs, and I don't know what is it going on. But yeah, I think it will not be a secret for a long time. We will come to know in next couple of hours.
Okay, can you see what the timing, what the UK time is right now? Uh,
The UK time right now. Okay, hold on, just a minute.
yeah, because that transfer window, that's when the transfer window is closed, right?
It's 8:51 p.m.
8:51 p.m.
Hmm.
So approximately 3 hours more.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. The transfer window will shut at 11 p.m.
Oh, okay. So then
So
two
it's
hours
another
more then.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, wow. Lots of activity going on. Most of those journalists are streaming live on Twitch. The Romano is live on Twitch. The Gerard Romero guy is live on Twitch.
Okay. Well, see, at least so far, we have kept the clean sheet, which is good. Uh, I did say that, I feel a little more positive today, right? So
Mhm.
our defense wasn't troubled at all by
So
Leicester, right?
Prashant, I think okay. So Abhishek says he's making those runs which have stopped taking shots on target. Things are improving. Hope for the best. Correct. Jaguar effect. Avia Torem says Fenerbahce. Okay. Fenerbahce Ronaldo.
Fenerbahce.
No, bro, it's not happening. It's not
Okay.
nothing concrete, bro. So unless and until it's become, a reliable journalist comes out and say, well, I don't think I can believe. But yeah, I mean, if a reliable journalist comes out and says, yeah, we will definitely talk about in detail. Meanwhile, Prashant, I would like to share some couple of tweets, which I really liked about United. Couple of United fans who have tweeted. I would like to share it with you and our viewers as well because you know 15 minutes to go, a second half. Let's get the first one. So this guy
One
says
thing
one
I
thing I noticed. Yeah, you go on, read it.
one thing I noticed for sure is that this team is not united by name. It feels as if they are actually united too. Love to see it. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
makes sense.
That's the same thing which I
Absolutely.
made. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. You know what he's talking about, and I mean, it's actually looks like a team who are loving to playing with each other and getting to know each other, getting to know the strength and weakness, and playing together as a team, which matters the most, which wasn't happening for at least past 1 year, and that was why United was struggling. But then, yeah. So another tweet that I like to share, this is more of a statistical one, and this will actually surprise you, surprise if AB is watching, it'll surprise him as well. It's a very hold on, I will come down. Yeah. So Scott McTominay's first half versus Leicester City. 100% long balls
Oh,
completed, 100% tackles won, 82% pass accuracy, 33 touches, five final third passes, three ground duels won, one key passes, one interception, one clearance. So McTominay is, the beginning of the game, I remember we spoke about McTominay and how Casemiro will eventually replace him. This looks like, he is up for the task, our Casemiro has come. So your thought on McTominay here today? Your thoughts on him, Prashant?
uh, so see again when the team is doing well entirely, everything is going well. That's when he has performed well. So these stats are nice. I'm very happy that the company has performed well in the first half. But I would leave. I mean, I would leave these stats, to the side at the moment. I would really judge him for the times when we face bigger teams. I am very eager uh, for the time when when United fall behind the next time. So in the past two games where and this game as well where we are doing well. We have been on the front foot throughout. When the going gets tough, right? When we come up against a team that's actually putting us under the wash and actually putting pressure on us, that's when I would actually be able to give a proper judgment of the team. Otherwise, this is just like any one of those other cycles that we had, like under Ole and Jose and so on. So I'm not really going to get very excited by these stats, but yeah, good performance for this particular match.
Correct. Correct, Prashant. And it's looking really good now. So now, I think only we what we lack is someone, the target man, with someone with killer instinct who can head the ball when the crosses are put in, who can put in the finishing. That kind of player we are lacking in. But then yes, overall it's looking good. There is a whole huge season to go. Got multiple games coming off. The Europa League games, the FA Cup, the Carling Cup or whatever it's called now. And of course the Premier League 38 games. So it's going to be a huge challenge. And right now everything's looking good, but then for the period of time, there's doubtful whether Varane will be able to stay fit for the entire season. Lisandro Martinez, will he be bullied by strikers like Erling Haaland and Darwin Nunes? And also, McTominay, will he be able to produce same kind of performances every game? And of course, what if Sancho and Rashford don't click in a game? So these questions will be answered. But I think for now, United do look good, safe and positive, and they look like a team who wants to win things. They look like a team who wants to play together, who wants to win the ball back, who wants to score goals, wants to create chances. So yeah, positive things for now. But then yes, they will be put to test, and I'm sure Ten Hag will have something in his pocket, and he will pull something out and will be ready for such test which will be put ahead of him the entire season. So yeah, I'm confident, even though there will be difficulties ahead. I think Ten Hag will be able to handle those difficulties well and will come out on top. So yeah, I'm pretty confident, Prashant. So yeah, what do you think? I
Okay,
mean, if let's say Varane gets injured and you come back to Lindelof and Maguire, how do you handle that kind of situation? Because
that will be a very
Varane,
tricky
with
situation.
yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, if Lindelof and Maguire are there, if we have at least if we have someone like Casemiro in midfield, maybe what Ten Hag would do is then you would just shore up the midfield. He would probably do something like playing Casemiro and McTominay together. Two defensive-minded midfielders just to give them as much protection as possible, and then we will be able to see them perform better as well. Maybe that's something that we would do. But then again, what if even Casemiro is injured along with those two? What then? Are we going to be back to Max Fred in the field along with Lindelof and Maguire? Will that be how it works? So these are
I think
things only time will answer.
Casemiro. Sorry to cut you off, Prashant. Casemiro's injury record is fantastic. He doesn't get injured very quickly. You look at his Real Madrid record, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's good. And Varane, right? Like he was fairly injury prone. He was injured last season as well. But so far, he has also looked pretty fit this season. Hopefully, that continues. Uh, my only concern is for Casemiro is that he's at the wrong side of 30, and that's the only reason that Madrid was so happy to sell him. So. That's the only thing. If we now that he's in the Premier League, will he be able to cope up with the physicality of the league? Okay, the number of fixtures he might be used to, but the physicality of the league here, the uh, the tactics that teams will be using against him could be different. He will not have necessarily the freedom to just go in and tackle everyone and anyone he wants to, right? Like in Spain, the referees are said to be a little more lenient in terms of dashing out the yellow cards, but the Premier League is not like that. If it's a tackle, he's more likely to be. I mean, there are some critics out there who have said that he might actually just get way more yellow cards and red cards here because this is not La Liga. So uh, those are the critics, and again, these are things only time can tell. We are only Uh, I mean, whatever we say would only be speculation at this point, but yeah, it will be something which we will have to keep an eye on. So,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I
just
mean,
a moment, Divya. Uh, my
yeah, sure,
earphones
bro.
are slightly, the battery is just draining a little. Give me some time so that I can at least charge them. Okay, I'll be back in
Yeah,
like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, thank you.
no problem, bro. Yeah, sure, sure. So Prashant is currently off tree, so he will join us back quickly. So yeah, talking about United and Leicester. The second half is about to begin. Players coming out of the tunnel, and Leicester will look to add some kind of an impact to the very poor first half from Leicester. Didn't trouble David's head that much. The only good chance where David had to do something was a free kick. I missed the surprise part. Yeah, bro. That's a Barcelona rumor. They say that Gerard Romero, one of the Barca journalists, says that Barcelona are going to do something big tonight. Till now, there is nothing that I can see it's happening. A lot of rumors about Danny Olmo, then Alvaro Morata, then Nabil Fakir, but then all those rumors were put to rest. But still, he's still saying that something big is going to happen tonight. And even Romano has said that, Barca are trying to do something big. So, yeah, another couple of hours to go before the window closes. So, we can only wait and watch. I think the game has just begun. And United looking to attack straight away. Just win the ball back. Rashford, nicely done from Rashford. Here goes Rashford trying to get past the Leicester defender, but smartly done. Looking for a long ball. Goes to David there. United looking very comfortable on the ball. Not panicking. Nicely done by Rashford. Trying to find Sancho, but then Leicester defenders were very alert. Nicely done there from Alanga. There's Sancho now. Get past one. Rashford trying to give it back, but brilliant defending. Now let me check Twitter and if I can find something that we can talk about. Lots of things happening on the deadline day. Memphis Depay is very close to joining Chelsea. They will go very well, league, but they won't best division in case and somewhere they really want to go. So yeah, Memphis Depay will more likely to Barcelona. Possible destination is Chelsea. You know, lots of people talking about Chelsea, and they've already signed Dennis Zakaria on loan, and fantastic player. Didn't have a good 6 months at Juventus, but yeah, will definitely do well under Thomas Tuchel, and then they're looking to sign another forward because they want to add more numbers up front. They are short for strikers or attackers who can score goals. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Depay are not your traditional number nine, but then yeah, they can do that kind of job. You can go out and score goals, play in that position. So yeah, something is better than nothing, and at this point in time, I think Chelsea will look to make temporary signings at least for another year, and then next year go all out and buy a top striker. So that's what Chelsea will look to do. But then yes, Depay is looking more and more confident to make his move to Chelsea. It will more likely be a free move. Barcelona will terminate his contract and then Chelsea will do a sign him for free. Fernandez, Alessandro Martinez, Galo, I think, not Martinez. And Sancho, Rashford on the wing. They come from Russia. Fernandez uses the ball. And now Leicester looking to counter. Presently done by Lisandro Martinez. No, it's a card for him. It's a foul. The counter was on and one on one again. And then there came Lucha. Lisandro Martinez, the Argentine pitbull, took one for the team. Yellow card. The free kick to Leicester from a decent position. Let's see if they can make something out of this. Yeah, Martinez yellow card. We are into the 50th minute of the game. Scoreline is still 1-0. Chance for Leicester. Looks like Madison will take it. He's the he's a favorite to take this free kick, and he's produced some brilliant free kicks in the past. This will be a huge task for him to put him past a fantastic David there. Let's see what he can do from it. And meanwhile, let me check if there is any transfer update. Martin Braithwaite has signed for Espanyol on 3-year contract. So I think he's he's terminated his contract in Barcelona and joined. What a fantastic free kick! And David Dez somehow managed to keep it out. Brilliant goalkeeping. Brilliant. And I think I was certainly going in. If not for David Dez, it could have definitely gone in. But yeah, brilliant goalkeeping. Martin Braithwaite, I thought he will not leave Barca. He wanted to stay, but then finally they ended up coming to a mutual agreement and they terminated his contract. He eventually signed for Espanyol. Memphis Depay situation is still, on very dicey. He Barca do want to let him live, but if he leaves, they are scared that he will end up going to a club like Real Madrid, which I don't think will happen. But then Barca are scared, and that's why they only want to let him leave, and if he finds a decent club, where he can go out and play football. Chelsea is more likely now, right now, because they like a striker, and I think Leicester appearing for a foul, but it was a fair challenge. Yeah, coming back to Memphis Depay, he had a decent year with Barca. I don't didn't think he was particularly bad. He had a pretty decent year with Barcelona, and I thought he was better than some other strikers like Luke De Jong, Antoine Griezmann, and the likes of Martin Braithwaite. But then again, with the arrival of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lewandowski, his chances are very limited. Nice cross in, but unable to control the header. Javi Barnes goes outside for a goal kick. So yeah, I think Chelsea looks like more like a destination. That's where he will eventually. Abhishek says, "I tell you, Maguire is going to Barcelona." I don't think that's happening. He will stay at United. What rubbish is this? Gerard Romero says pizzas are being delivered to Camp Nou offices. For what? I don't understand. What is this? Doesn't make any sense. Pizzas getting delivered to Camp Nou. What does have to do that to do with transfer? Rubbish.
Hello, hello, Divya. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Prashant. Yes, Prashant. Loud and
Okay.
clear. We are
Yeah.
able to hear you.
Okay.
Good to have you back.
Great. Great. Yeah. So I'm currently like my earphones are still charging, so I'll have them up in some time and be back on video as well. But yeah, for now, this is
Yeah.
how I'll continue to talk. So yeah, I was just reading Abhishek's comment there. Um and he's stating that Maguire is going to Barcelona. Well, I hope that happens. It's been,
it's been surprising that a lot of clubs have been linked with Maguire this transfer window, right? Like Chelsea and uh, Barcelona was supposed to be initially just a joke, but apparently even those turned out to be quite serious, or at least as per the headlines, even they were not all just joke. So yeah, let's see where he ends up. But I don't think he's going anywhere.
Did you hear my comment when I said about the latest Gerard Romero statement? He is saying that pizzas are being delivered to Camp Nou office. Now, what do you take? How? What, I am not able to understand any of that. Your take on that. Are you able to connect any dots here? Pizzas are delivered to Camp Nou office. What does that to do with big things happening in Barca? So, sir, I think we lost Prashant again. Yeah. So coming back to
Can
the
you hear me?
that tweet.
Hello?
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I
can you
can
hear
hear
me
you,
now?
Prashant.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I,
A lot
I was
better.
saying that what I understand from it is that Barcelona, they're this whichever the pizza joint is, they are running a very good offer. That's what I understand from it, right? They must be having like I don't know, three free on one or something like that. Some ridiculous offer.
But do
So
they have the money to pay for
for
pizzas?
pizzas, yeah, everyone has money to pay for pizza.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
so yeah,
they can't
pizzas
pay
are love.
salaries of Dion.
Yeah. Well, he can eat pizzas. He can eat
That's a
pizzas if he
scary
wants to.
view. By the way,
Sorry?
Harry Maguire is warming up and Abhishek is playing.
Ah, yeah, I can
Could be
see him warming
signing.
up.
Abhishek said
Sorry.
it could be signing some Italian player, so Italian pizza. Yeah, maybe. That's very
Ah,
unlikely.
maybe. Yeah, it's unlikely, yeah, but uh, I mean, if it's Gerard Romero, I don't know what to make of it anymore. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Michi Batshuayi has joined Nottingham Forest, by the way, from
This must be
Chelsea.
on loan, I believe.
Let me check. Batshuayi. I think it's a permanent transfer. Let
It's
me
a
check.
permanent one. Okay, if it's permanent, then it's good for him. Like, I mean, he was not an academy player, so him and Victor Moses, I really feel bad for players like him. Like they aren't even
Hmm.
academy players, and still Chelsea will keep sending them out on loan every season, right?
Yeah, that was very
That's so
frustrating
bad.
at times.
Yeah, because okay, once when you are an academy player, it's fine, but when you are an established player and at the peak of your career, and if this is what the club is doing to you, I mean, it's not really something you should do. So, oh, I see
I think,
Casemiro warming up now. He's
yeah.
getting ready to come on.
I think United have also done. I think Eric Dyer is the player. Yeah, he was injured. He wasn't the first choice centre back, and now we've loaned him, so it doesn't look good. We should have ended up selling him to a club, but then again, we've loaned him, and if he ends up producing a decent performance, we might end up keeping him and not playing him that much. So a lot of clubs are doing this. They think that this player will be of value, then they might end up making a mistake by selling that player. Nice Leicester counter
Yeah.
attack. United somehow get over.
Okay. Like on my screen, I just see United have just taken a throw in, and Leicester are now attacking. So maybe United will soon do the counter attack you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there was a counter. There was a counter, but Leicester was smart enough to deal with it.
Okay.
So yeah, Casemiro is about to join the proceedings. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming on. Looks like I think it's for Elanga. So to bring in more stability in the midfield. Elanga is coming off for Casemiro. Well done, Elanga. And I mean, that's what he's done in this past three games. He's played of 50, 60 minutes. and then he's done his job, and then it's gone off for a player to bring in more stability in that center of the park. So then yes, brilliant performance for Elanga. Not the fiery, exciting display, but then did the job he was asked to do. So that's what I always
Yeah,
like about Anthony Elanga.
yeah, exactly. So, it's not always about scoring goals or doing the tricks and flicks, right? Sometimes it's
Hmm.
just about doing a job. So Ananga is doing that. So hats off to him.
Leicester dominating the
So,
possession now,
mm,
and that's why Casemiro has been brought to intercept Leicester's attacking display to lead the game. But United attackers can create more opportunities. Right now, Leicester is keeping the ball. They are keeping possession.
yeah, they are United have been giving away the ball a little easily in the past 5 minutes or so, I think.
Abhishek says Ericsson should have been subbed. Looks tired. Yeah, I think Ericsson will be the next one to leave for Fred. I will see eventually. Nice
Casemiro
interception
and
from
Fred.
McTominay. Fernandez, nice pass there. And nice defending from Leicester. Malaysia was onto it, and James Justin just into a brilliant tackle. Throw in for United. An hour gone, and Leicester still searching for the equalizer. Let me see what's happening at Camp Nou. What things are
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. Is it hot? Is it cold?
I think Fernandez has gone on the right hand
Did
side now
are
for
the
Elanga.
pizzas delivered or not? Or
God.
maybe the delivery guy was late by a half an hour, and all those pizzas were free.
And, Fernandez has been slotted to the right hand side. And a
Hmm.
brilliant ball for Rush from, I think, who is it? Sancho or Rashford. It's a fantastic ball. Fernandez crosses in, but it's deflected. Ericsson now. Yeah, Fernandez has gone on the right hand side. Ericsson playing as a number 10. And Casemiro slots in next to McTominay.
Yeah, pretty good ball. Fernandez puts the cross in. Okay, nothing comes of it. It comes back to Eriksen, who gives it back to Bruno. Uh,
Hmm. Okay. So
yeah,
there's another transfer update. Serge
yeah.
Aurier
Tell me.
has joined Nottingham Forest as a free agent. Depends on
Oh,
visa and then work permit, but then yeah, Nottingham Forest have
visa
made
and
the
work permit.
20th.
Why is that? Wasn't he like?
Hmm.
Uh, wasn't he with Tottenham before this though?
But then he went, I think, then he went back to France or some other country. Again, he has to get a work permit. So I'm not sure, but then that's what Romano says. Depends on visa and work permit. But then yeah, they've agreed personal
Okay,
terms. Uh, Nottingham Forest has made the 20th signing of the season.
that's not
20th.
the 20th, right?
It
That
is.
would be the 21st or 22nd, if you
Oh, I'm
consider
not
batch
sure.
wise.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's like two teams. If you're like 22 signings.
Hmm. Nice long ball there. Rashford trying to, nothing comes of it.
Ronaldo looks so
Now
pissed off to be on the bench. Yeah, sorry.
there is another Barcelona outlet, DRO Sports. They say that there is no surprise signing at Barcelona.
Yeah. Okay. So basically now they're contradicting each other.
Yeah. No, we'll cut, in next two hours. Should be a problem.
Yeah,
I think United should score a second goal. If they score a second goal, it will put them in more comfortable situation. Right now,
yeah.
Leicester are looking to attack, and at
And
times you
you
will
know,
get those scrappy. Yeah, go on, sir.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm getting the feeling now that United are looking to park the bus, with the substitution that we have made. Casemiro and you know Casemiro coming on. So and Elanga specifically going off, right? So that was like it. I don't know. I may be wrong, but hopefully that is not the case. But it does seem that United are looking to park the bus now.
Given the ball away, Casemiro gives the ball. Leicester looking to attack. Enter there. And it's a free kick to Leicester in a very dangerous position. Foul by Scott McTominay. Abhishek says Rashi out, CR7 in. Not sure how soon because Ronaldo has not even started to warm up. So I don't know. That's a foul by McTominay on Madison. Poor foul. Bad foul in fact. Abhishek says CR7 scores. Yeah, let him come on the pitch first. I'm definitely
Uh-huh.
sure if he gets an opportunity, he'll definitely score.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
that is CR7.
this is what I'm talking about, Divya. See, when United
Hmm.
are under pressure, when the opposition is dictating the play,
Hmm.
that's when we can find out how guys like McTominay are doing. And again, he just committed a foul, right? So
Yeah, it was unnecessary foul. Yeah. That's a very dangerous
exactly,
area to concede a free kick. And someone like Madison's
exactly.
caliber, who is capable of producing free kicks from that position, well, that's really
Yeah,
bad decision.
exactly.
And let's hope this
Yeah, let's see.
doesn't trouble David very much.
So yeah, Madison is warming up to take the free kick. So it will be mostly him. Okay. Jadon Sancho sleeping behind the wall. That's a I don't think United have used that strategy in the recent times. So
Yeah, we
again,
have last year. It was Fred last year who was used to do
yeah,
that. Now Sancho is on duty. Madison free kick, the wall blocks it.
okay.
Cross there, David there collects it with calmness, and United have escaped the threat. Oh, here he comes. Here is about to come.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Of course, who else?
Oh,
A nice ball
uh,
from Varane out to Dalot on the right hand side. Dalot can't get past the defender. Going for Leicester. CR7 is about to come. And with Sancho, who will leave the field.
yeah.
Uh, Round of applause for him for scoring that brilliant goal. I think the formation will be, I think, now it will be 4-4-2. That's what I feel. So McTominay and Casemiro will play in the midfield.
Yeah,
Eriksen and
midfield,
Fernandes will
right?
be on wide players who will cut in, who will switch, who will play more centrally, which will allow Bello and Malacia to charge in forward, and Rashford and Ronaldo will be the two strikers.
Yeah, that's what I think as well, right?
I think Ericsson is looking very tired. He needs to go off, giving away the ball a lot of times. A couple of times Casemiro has won the ball and given it to him. He's not looked particularly sharp in the second half. Nice long ball to Fernandes to Rashford, but Leicester deal with it. Let me check, Prashant, if anything has happened, anything hot or anything cold has happened.
Yeah, yeah. Please do that. I'll keep you updated about what's happening in the game.
Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest have made another signing. Nottingham Forest have
Oh
signed
gosh.
Loic
Oh
Bard
gosh.
on loan with a buy option from Rennes.
So that's at least the 22nd or 23rd signing, right?
Yeah. Batshuayi, Serge Aurier, Loic Bard. Oh God.
Sorry for that noise.
70th minute of the game. They're still 1-0. United have one goal advantage. I think they will look to score another one. That's exactly the reason Ronaldo has been bought in. 20 minutes to go. Ronaldo going head to head with Daniel Amate. Was it Daniel Amate? Free kick to Leicester. With Barnes on one with Dalot. And Dalot is sharp, brilliantly won the ball and popping the chest. Varane and Lisandro Martinez didn't go out for a corner. He actually won the ball and got a goal kick. Nice to see defenders
Yeah,
interacting with each
defenders
other
doing
and
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's like so passionate. It's almost like they scored a goal.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I
It's good
like
to see.
about our back four because they are interacting with each other, talking with each other. They know
Yeah.
where each other's, where the other one is standing, where the other one is positioned. They're covering for each other,
And I'll
helping
tell
out
you
each other.
what. Yeah,
Hmm,
let me tell you something. Just my opinion. All of these are like non-English, right? So they are like all
correct.
European. So uh, that and Maguire is British. So maybe there's a bit of a gap there. That's where there's a gap because you know the Britishers, they have a certain way, right? How they grow up. Although things have become standardized, but maybe that's why things are not getting along because I don't
Hmm.
remember seeing Maguire being so passionate.
One more thing. Abhishek says Magwar hota, तो झापड़ पड़ता उसको. One more thing if you noticed, Alessandro Martinez is Argentine, speaks Spanish. Rafael
Yeah,
Varane was how most of his time in career spent at Real Madrid speaking Spanish. David
so he
Dyer
would
speaks
speak
Spanish.
Spanish.
So when you
Yeah,
have your two centre backs interacting in the same language as your goalkeeper, it always helps out. Nice
yeah.
try from Ericsson. I'm sorry, Fernandez. 73rd minute in the game.
Have
I
Leicester
think,
had any shot on target this
yeah,
year
couple of
that you
ones,
can recollect?
couple of them. I don't feel so, bro.
Yeah.
Nationality से बढ़ के है football. It's pure talent. So I doubt has to do with anything nationality. Yeah, I mean,
No,
more than
no.
nationality,
What
I
we
think it's
mean
the
is,
language. Hmm.
yeah,
Go on,
exactly.
Prashant.
What we mean is the communication in
Hmm.
this, like and like the style of communication, because Argentine, the Spanish, and they have. Uh, I mean, it's not just me. Even if you like look at across Europe, right? They they can like still communicate with each other for like once in a while, but English they always seem to be like the odd one out. Uh, you know,
Hmm.
so that's what I was referring to.
On Prashant's
Uh,
point, one very interesting fact, when Henderson was a goalkeeper, and Dean Henderson used to start ahead of David there,
yeah.
at some point in time, the Solskjaer, Harry Maguire was doing
Mm,
pretty decent. He's doing very well, and he was interacting a lot with Henderson on the pitch when they used to play from the back. So he was pretty, so maybe Prashant there, in a way is right, but I think it's more to do with, the players interacting with each other and talking to each other. That can be of any language. I think
yeah,
Varane right now is it is easy for Lisandro Martinez to interact with Varane than Harry Maguire because he may not be so good in speaking English right now. Yes, eventually he
yeah,
will learn, but right now he speaks Spanish. That's his, and Varane can speak Spanish because he's been at Real Madrid for a very very long time. So that
yeah,
may be one influencing factor. But yes, I think over the period of time that will also change and eventually Lisandro Martinez will learn English. Yeah, for now it's
yeah.
really helping out. Brilliantly done by Ericsson to win the ball. Ronaldo and Rashford goes out. Foul on Casemiro. Leicester about to make a change here. 75 minutes into the game. And that's Yahi Nacho. They're about to come for Yuri Tillemans. भाई to do anything but don't cover up Maguire बस दुश्मनी हो जाएगी. Yeah, he
भाई अभिषेक, ये भाई ने तो मगवायर का जर्सी भी खरीद रखा है. Who are you talking to?
आज आज भी पहना है मैंने. आज भी पहना है मैंने. You want me to show you?
I
I'll just
Yeah.
I just
You were about
flip
to
my bag.
burn that jersey, na? If I remember correctly.
No, I never said I'll burn the jersey. I never said I'll burn
Uh,
that. But jersey.
yeah.
But Abhishek knows that about that jersey.
Uh,
When I bought that
okay.
jersey, he was the first
Mm.
one I called. I said, "You've done a wonderful signing, fantastic defender you bought. I just bought a
Oh,
jersey." You know,
oh gosh.
so
Such
he
happy
knows
days.
about it.
Oh, you were happy, huh? Well, let's see. You never know how it is. You know, too soon to judge.
Ericsson, Rashford there. So yeah, and now keeping the ball, not allowing Leicester to dominate possession. We're content with keeping the ball and Ericsson to the center of everything, running towards right, running playing centrally, doing lots of things. Yeah. 77 minutes in the game. Rashford now from the left hand side. Casemiro and Leicester somehow managed. No, they haven't actually. Here comes Cristiano.
You know, if Ronaldo
Accidental match.
does score right
Hmm.
now, it would be
Hmm.
like such a hit to the critic. Like it will be such a hit back. That would be a statement if he does
Yeah,
score.
it will indeed be. Sam Edozie joined Southampton from Manchester City on permanent deal. Samuel Edozie
Sorry, who?
has joined.
Oh, Samuel Adrugi.
Samuel
Okay.
Edozie, yeah. Man City have put a buyback clause and sell-on clause. Yeah. But things have not happened at Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
Romano just tweeted something. No, that's a Sam Edozie tweet. Sumare getting treated there. I thought Babuka Samara will leave Leicester, but it didn't happen. He's not had specifically good season last season when he after he made his debut. It hasn't been a good experience for him in the Premier League. Let's throw back changes. I thought he will end up leaving Leicester, but he stayed, and I think he's a fantastic player. He needs more game time. I think as he plays more and more, gets more and more minutes, he will eventually improve. Leicester with a free kick. We are into the 79th minute, 11 minutes plus the injury time. Abhishek says, I told him last time, jersey जला दे वरना मैं तेरे को जला दूंगा. FCB में all are busy eating pizza. कुछ नहीं होगा. Yeah, yeah. You know, Prashant, I think we've got to, next time when Agrim comes, we got to speak to him about this Gerard Romero guy. Don't you think? Well, Prashant just uh, lost his dog. Maybe issue with headphone. I'm sure he'll join back. But yeah, he,
Hello,
yes, Prashant, can you?
hello.
I can hear you now. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on,
Okay.
Prashant.
Yeah, I was saying, okay, my screen was
Hmm.
locked again, so the sound gets cut off sometimes. So yeah, I heard what
Correct,
you
correct.
said. I'm saying that I'm stating that uh, it has to be taken up with the green for sure, right? Like something has to be done about it. Maybe a green can do something. Although Agreem is the reason why we know more about most of his speech, but still, please stop. You know, we don't want to know about who's delivering what in Barcelona. I mean, they are just
Abhishek
so
is,
clickbaity now. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. Abhishek has just said that CR7 will score in the 85th minute. I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, let's see.
I hope that happens. I hope, like all your predictions, this one also comes true. But yeah, I
Hmm.
don't mind. He scores in 85th, 89th, 90th minute, 91st minute for all you know. That's injury time, or even just in the minutes time, like 82nd or 83rd. What's more important is that he scores. He needs to score today.
Yeah.
Diego Dallo is uh,
And the thing is,
completely
what a lot of people have, I mean, us included, we just mentioned a while ago that, Ten Hag system may not suit Ronaldo and everything, but here's the thing, Sebastian Haller, right? A lot of people have
Mhm,
used this example. So even he was in his 30s when when he was at Ajax, and yet he tweaked his
mhm,
system around him, and Haller ended up becoming one of those guys to score 4 goals in a
mhm.
Champions League tie. So he can. It's not unmanageable. It's not
Correct, correct. You're right.
impossible.
A brilliant play there from Rashford Ronaldo. Ronaldo crossed
Yeah,
and then Johnny Evans made a last ditch interception.
last ditch
Otherwise,
clearance.
Ericsson
Yep,
had
I
a
just saw it.
yeah. Ericsson otherwise had just a tap in to do. Good
Yeah.
link up by Ronaldo and Rashford. Leicester now threatening United goal. But United somehow managed to clear it. They come to Ronaldo. Goes to Rashford. Back to Ronaldo. Comes Fernandez. United looking good now. Can they grab another one? Brilliantly done. Dalot looking to cross. Looking for Ronaldo. Puts in a brilliant. Oh, it was almost written in the stars. What a overhead kick. Couldn't connect it properly the way he wanted. But very close to scoring. Brilliant goal. Couldn't just control the overhead kick. Person, I think we just lost you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Yeah,
You know,
I just
for the
saw the
last
overhead kick. Yeah,
For
continue.
the last 40 minutes, I've been hoping to see something happen at Camp Nou, but only pizzas are getting delivered. And like you
Yeah,
rightly said, this has to be taken up with the grid.
yeah, exactly. We don't even know which
Ronaldo,
pizzas are being
oh,
delivered.
what a cross there. Unfortunately, no one was there. Nice cross there.
Yeah, Divya, I'm saying we
Ronaldo
don't even
looking.
know which pizzas were delivered, right? Like, was it a margarita pizza? Was it a pizza with pineapple on it? I don't know.
Mm. But yeah, team is looking very active since the time Ronaldo has come. Looking more, create more and more chances.
Yeah, and there's, I mean, both of these
Mm.
crosses that Ronaldo has put in, right? It's something which is very, I mean, I don't remember seeing it, uh, like for some time, because normally he would have
Mhm.
just taken the shot.
Yeah, correct, correct.
So he's not doing that. He's actually, giving it to others, which is, kind of a different thing.
Check this out. The league says it's very difficult for Barcelona mm, to register any player today. So just give me a minute. I'll get some water. Yeah, you
Hmm.
continue. Speak on. So
Yeah, yeah.
now he's saying that it's very difficult to register players.
Oh, just clickbaity stuff, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little bit extra.
Van Bissaka is preparing to come on.
Van Bissaka is coming. I think who are more defensive listening to it. And yeah, let's hope that works out. I thought he was going to leave this season, but some the, couldn't find a proper
Yeah,
replacement. And that's why he stayed.
yeah.
But again,
And
poor. Yeah.
the thing is that he is defensively good still. It's just the
Hmm.
attacking part that he misses, right? So
Hmm.
at least if the defensive part can be utilized, may as well use
Hmm.
it.
Fred is ready to come on as well. I think. So
Mm.
free kick to Ronaldo. Vardy. Sorry, free kick to United. Vardy challenging Malacia. On the ground now. 86 minutes into the game. But maybe we've not scored that many goals as we would like this game and the Southampton game. But what you see defensively, we are very compact. We are
Yeah,
the defenders know what they're doing, and it's now becoming very difficult to score against United compared to how we were last 6 months under Ragnick and the first two games under Ten Hag. We were minting goals, we were giving away goals. Fred has
mm,
just come on now. Yeah, so that's a huge improvement. Of course, goals will come
yeah,
as the team gets to play together, keeps on playing more and more
yeah,
games, keeps on winning more and more games. What most importantly is that as a team we have stopped leaking goals. Fred has come on for
yeah,
Rashford. Rashford is out now. We are
yeah.
into
So
the
I think
87th minute.
yeah. So I think it was not Van Bissaka. It was Fred. I think who was
Yeah, it was Fred.
preparing
Correct,
to come on.
correct, correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So I stand corrected. Hmm. So yeah. So Casemiro and Fred in midfield, as you have predicted.
Yeah. First involvement of Fred. A brilliant cross from Fernandez, but out comes the Leicester goalkeeper and collected. And Fred now tackling, foul, free kick to Leicester.
Mm.
2.5 minutes to go for the game, plus the injury time, of course. We'll have to see how much is that. But United looking comfortable at this point. But still, the game's yet to be over and anything can happen.
Yeah.
United would definitely not want to, drop points at this juncture. They've looked pretty good.
Um,
Yes,
Hello.
Prashant. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry.
saying something?
Yeah. I just lost you there for a minute. My line just
No,
went
no,
off. Did you ask a question?
no, no, no. I'm just saying that 2.5 minutes into left. Now under 2 minutes left. So very important that United stay focused, not concede goal at this time. They don't want to drop 3 points. Nice ball from Fred to Ronaldo, but Ronaldo unable to make it. Interesting to see how much will be the injury time. I don't think it will be more than 4 minutes. Right in 4 minutes of injury time. So let's see how much that ends up being. Nice pass there. Here's the United counter. Here's Fernandez. And I thought for a minute it went in, but it's a corner for United. Prashant, you there, my friend? I think we just lost Prashant. I think he'll be back very soon. In the meanwhile, we are about to enter the final minute of the game. So I, we have already entered. So interesting to see how much will be the extra time. I think it shouldn't be
Yeah,
more than 4 minutes. Yeah, Prashant, I can hear you now. Yes, 4 minutes of added time. United corner, short corner from United. I think Prashant, yeah, he's joining back. United taking time to complete the throw in, wasting time. You just want to get over with these 4 minutes. I think the 30 seconds are almost over. Dalo with the throw in. Just took so long. Now Harvey Barnes now. Dangerous situation. Here Nacho. Madison shoots and just about the bar. United should now hold it off. Nice setup by Barnes. And Madison couldn't control the shot, keep it down, couldn't keep it down. So David had no trouble at all. Just yellow card for Madison. Not sure why. If Prashant isn't here, can't hear him. I want to read something out. Prashant, if he joins in, I'll definitely read that out. A tweet by Gerard Romero. Such a two-faced guy. We are into the 93rd minute now. Leicester looking to pull one back. And now it's a very good chance, but he's shot it over the bar. It's a very good chance. Want to see who is it. Nice ball there against Justin is the player. Brilliant ball there. Wrong side. Nicely laid on by Ian Acho. But James Justin couldn't keep it down. And that should be the last chance of the game for Leicester. And for a last few seconds left, Malaysia clearing the ball, and that's the kickoff. And sorry, not the kickoff, it's the final whistle. United have won the game 1-0, 3 points to Eric Ten Hag and his team. Manchester United will be happy with the overall performance and lots of positive to take from this game. Played well defensively and went away to Leicester Stadium and took all 3 points, which is a positive start. United now fifth on the table. Remember, a week, 10 days back, they were sitting 20th last in the league. Now they are fifth in the league, which is brilliant. And we'll be very happy to come to King Park Stadium and take all 3 points. Lots of positive, and especially the back four, very impressive. Uh, Casemiro's, you know, 20 to 25 minutes cameo was really impressive. So were Ericsson, so was Rashford, and so was Sancho. All of them impressive. Ronaldo's little stunt was also very impressive. All of them played really well, and I think it's very. I'm very happy to look at United. We are fifth on the table. Yes, Abhishek, absolutely correct. Finally feels good. Yes, absolutely feels good, and we have a big test on Sunday against Arsenal. If we can beat Arsenal on Sunday, then I think that will give our team a huge boost. But then yes, for now 3 points in the bag, and United will look to go into this next game with all positive vibes. Players going to be fans and clapping, so good sight to see. Eric Ten Hag also looking happy. And with this, we come to the end of our stream. Meanwhile, Gerard Romero says that I did not say it would be a historic day for FC Barcelona, but that would be historic for our channel. Such a liar, such a liar, two-faced guy. I think that should be it. The window is also about to shut. Will be the only incoming that we should expect is Douglas Luiz to Arsenal if something materialized. Memphis Depay to Chelsea looks like it's also fallen. It won't happen. So tomorrow morning we'll get a quick update on that. We'll see you on Saturday. And Saturday is the day we will be doing the transfer show. Very happy to see United get all 3 points, and the weekend, uh, some interesting kickoffs, interesting fixtures. We'll be doing a watch along on Sunday for the Arsenal versus United game. But yes, we'll also be doing a watch along, not a watch along, but a live, video on updates, things happening around in the football. So we'll speak about it. Me and Prashant. Agrim will unfortunately be not there this week. He'll be joining us next week. But yes, thank you very much, guys, who joined in, who commented, and you know enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much once again. Make sure to smash like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and good night now. We'll see you on Saturday.